A person like him is like we are from a frying pan to jumping inside
Fire,
to
literally.
fire in that country. Person like Dele to me doesn't need to suffer all this rubbish, guapus and repus that are keeping on his neck now this period. Because why? He exposed Nigerians. And that is what it's supposed to be. Because these people in that country, they have messed up the citizens of that country. We are nothing again in that country. That is why it is good for us, to every one of us, to look for your father's name, answer your name,
Hmm.
answer go to your tribe,
Everybody
check.
bear their own papa name. Hmm.
Yes, bear your papa, your father's name. It's okay, because what is happening in that country, my brother. I think that was a day. I think that was last year when I made a mention. I made some comment. Maybe that comment is not that good to make in this platform. So,
I hear
but
you.
it's equivalent of the first caller that that calls this evening or this afternoon. You
Yep.
understand?
Yep. Yep.
Is because let me be open. It's because all these politicians in that country, we are not following them the way we're supposed to follow them. As had it been, we are following them. You do this, and then we show you the color.
Yeah.
If
And you
you
get you get
if
your
it
you get
turns
your
to
you
be
get your
to
reward
wipe you
sharp sharp.
we wipe you out.
Hmm.
It's because we are not doing it. That is why they have the gut of doing all this rubbish. Okay, look at this Babangida of issue, or how can I put it? Um, OBJ himself,
Yeah.
or the animal of middle belt. When I was listening to some of interviews and some areas that he usually makes some comments. I mean, Yakubu Gowon.
Yeah. That
I call it
madman.
General Yakubu Gowon. These two people, including Babangida, they're the people that destroy that country. Honestly, I've been listening to some talks, some comment of Yakubu Gowon. I never even one day heard where Yakubu pleaded this country, because he was the one that keep this country
He
in
was
this
the
way.
one who started it. And now.
Yes, after him, then followed by OBJ. After OBJ, you now talk of Babangida. These three
Babangida.
people, Mayegu, if I were to speak, these three people, we're supposed to bring them in public, naked all of them, call the children, all the whole children of Nigeria, starting from 10 years downwards, let them spit on their penis, spit on their face. These three people, I'm telling you the fact. I never even one day see where this Yakubu Gowon pleaded for the mercies of this country, for the mistake that he did. Look at somebody that has black skin. You went Ankara with your brother, with your black brother, your black skin brother,
Uh,
to make an agreement. And you people have finished the agreement
uh,
in a normal way. You now turn out to be listening to British High Commission.
uh,
It's not what bring all this problem. It's what
this
causes all this
led
rubbish
to
that
millions
we are
of
facing
death
in that
and
country.
still dying today.
I'm still, they're up to 90 years now. Him and the OBJ, they're up to 90 years. But I never have one day see any of them stand in public, pleaded for this
Like
for the masses of
apologize
this
for what
country.
they did.
Instead,
No.
oh,
Emma, let
Mayagu,
me take one more and we can call it a
thank you
afternoon.
very
So we'll see you
much.
later. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You
Keep
too.
on doing your work. You understand?
Thank you very much as well. Okay. You stay safe.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Mhm. So I think we've come closer to the end of this segment on the brunch time. I'll take this call from Victor. He's been like repeatedly, persistently calling. So we only have just about 5 minutes. Can you make use of three of that, Baba?
Yes, my Egun.
How
Thank
are
you
you,
so much,
sir?
my brother. Good day, brother.
Good day.
How's your
Good
family?
to
I hope
you.
everybody's fine.
Well, we are very well, oh, except for the weather.
To God be the glory.
It's please.
What is happening to Dele to me is it's an exemplary of things that have been happening to a lot of good people in Nigeria that nobody knows.
Mhm.
It's just that
50 million for
Farotimi,
what? That's what is ringing in my head, Victor. Like
yeah,
50 million for what?
yeah,
50
now
million big for what?
Yeah, for civil offense, even if it's an offense, defamation, defamation of character is not a criminal offense.
It is not.
It's just it's civil. All you need to do is go to the civil court and sue the person, and then you claim for damages. That's all. Even if that was the
Even the
case,
damages they will even ask you to pay to defamation is not 50 million. Talk less of you having to get a bail. What the heck? It is the system that is fighting him.
These so-called legal luminaries, they are just making foolery of themselves and the entire nation. You understand me? They think they are the only one that read law, that no other person, even we being the layman in the aspect in the eyes of the law that we are, at least we read the basis of law. We still have an idea about what it entails. The fundamental human rights. That was the basic laws that we read in those days at school, and even up to some certain level. So this would they just keep trying to use their jargons to mesmerize the rest of the citizens as if we are fools. I called some time ago into this your program, and I was telling you, I said, look, the real problem that we have in Nigeria are the judges. The judges, the custom, and the police, they are the one that killed Nigeria.
Honestly.
You understand me? The police started doing theirs when they discovered that when they arrest criminals, they bring them to before the law court. The court will free them and collect money from them and then free them up.
Yeah.
So the police then, instead of them doing their job properly, now they now say, well, if I take this criminal to the court now, they're going to leave him over there. I might as well collect whatever is giving me now, and then instead of me dying in the process. That was how all this nonsense started. You understand? You see, the issue of
we now have a system that is for the highest bidder.
Of course,
putting cough in the hands of somebody accused of defamation, right? Being sued by the police, and the man that looted 110 billion naira from a state is like a boss. They are singing his praise. It was like the one who took
it's horrible.
What are we going to tell our children for real if they ask us?
Horrible. In fact, I'm ashamed of calling myself a Nigerian, honestly. When this, they don't know that other people are watching these things from the international scene. They are making foolery, disgracing Nigeria as a country, disgracing with the citizens.
And then they will turn around and be asking us to be patriotic. How can you be patriotic to a country like this?
Okay. Is it not the country that treats you right that you have to, die for, that you be patriotic for? The country that is treating you like nobody, that's treating you like shit. Can you imagine somebody like Dele? Dele Farotimi be treated this way? Imagine what does the common man stand? What stand does the common man
Your guess is
have
as
in
good as
Nigeria
mine.
to get justice? You understand me? Just because they knew this man is supporting Peter Obi, is supporting labor obedient movement. It's why they want to ridicule him. It's why they want to make sure they shut him up. Nothing else. But these people, whatever their system is that they will do everything to cajole you, to make sure that they buy you over. And if you are not accepting what they are offering you, they try to destroy you.
With you.
Exactly. That is what is happening to Dele Farotimi right now, because they know the guy is not corrupt. There's no other thing they can do to him other than to soil his name and try to disgrace him. But they're just making a very big mistake. They're making him more popular by this nonsense.
Yes.
You understand? Because everybody, it's a nice one. Everybody is saying it that they just victimizing him unnecessarily. The guy even have a hint of this thing. He pre-warned us that this is going to happen to him. We that were following him all along knew that this was coming. Because the guy already
kept saying it that I'm not going to run away from them. If they think I'm going to leave this country, I won't.
Yeah.
He saw it coming. He knew. And they played straight into his hands. They did. Because to them, even after discovering all of after all of us finding this out, what are we going to do? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. We rule this place.
No, really. I pray they don't allow anything to happen to him. They don't make the mistake of harming him. They will know that Dele Farotimi is not. They will all become Dele Farotimi in that country. They will know that this guy is not standing alone. He's speaking for us.
No wonder he was supposed to be brought to court tomorrow. Now they had to bring him today and freed him today. If he can, if he can finalize his bail condition, so he can go now.
They try to save face. They know that even Dele alone will defeat them in the law court because their basis has no. I mean, their claims has no basis. You understand me? There is no power in law for them.
They have shot themselves on the foot to start with. I don't think, maybe they try to test the water. That is why Afe Babalaole is not the one suing him. I'm so surprised. They said Afe Babalaole had a case in Ekiti, right? That they've been summoning Dele Farotimi to come. It didn't come. We asked them to show us the case and the case file. They couldn't produce anything that shows that the Afe Babalaole had a case in court. Nothing. Until they kidnapped him to Ekiti. And he became Commissioner of Police versus Dele Farotimi. Where is the case that Afe Babalaole had against him? Where is the bench warrants to arrest him because he did not know this? Where are all those things? Nothing.
No, the point is that Dele himself once said, he once made reference to a case that was involving landed property. So landed property, I think somewhere around that the Juleki area or something like that. That this Afe Babalaole of a man or a lawyer or whatever, I don't know how to classify him, once got involved and how the case was thrown out.
Yes.
So I think the guy is coming for personal vendetta. It's nothing about.
Well, it's not good enough to sue him directly. Why is he using police? Now,
this
what we
point,
have now is the police IG versus Dele Farotimi, not Afe Babalaole versus Dele Farotimi.
That's where the police will shoot themselves on the foot, because Dele is going to come out and sue them later on for damages for taking his freedom away unnecessarily for no ground. Because this guy has no legal basis for doing what they are doing to him right now. He's not a criminal. They putting handcuffs on his hand. That's what I was saying in the picture. So I mean, Nigeria, man, you can forget about that country. I'm ashamed of calling myself a citizen.
Thank you so much, And
thank you, bro.
I am going to bring more on this matter later this evening. I even have a clip of a former judge, Justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, repeating and saying the same thing about the corrupt judiciary that we have in Nigeria. This is a former justice of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to start with, right? Later, Victor, enjoy the rest of the afternoon, okay? And then you have a good one, sir, right?
My regards to the family.
And to yours too. Thank you so much. Yeah. So this is where I am going to draw the curtains this afternoon, okay? Go get ready for later this evening. We are not reading this night. We'll be reading again tomorrow afternoon, which is to conclude this reading. If you haven't gotten your own copy, I advise you to please do, okay? And if you already have a copy and you have read the book, we can still read together. We are continuing from chapter 6 tomorrow, and which is going to now take us to the juicy and the juiciest parts of the whole book. What triggered the powerfuls in Nigeria to decide to misuse their influence and power in Nigeria as exposed by Dele Farotimi. I am going to see you later. Thank you so much for sharing or spending your afternoon with me. When I come back later this evening, we shall address other issues too. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your noon.
Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Ayégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Ayégún Diary politico.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Ayégún Diary Ayíbi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. lódodo.
Mayegun diary, na him be number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun ma wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun ma wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun ma wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun ma wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun ma wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun ma wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun ma wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Mayegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní.